whenever somebody gives somebody a compliment in higher register, it's like it's kind of a backhanded compliment. Like, I didn't know about that about you. So if you don't mind, I'll go a little.
Okay.
I didn't know you could draw like this, Kevin. I
Ooh,
mean,
that's such a backhanded compliment.
Do you know what I mean? But I mean,
Thank you.
The drawings in here, the caricatures in here are remarkable.
Thank you. It's funny. A lot of people are surprised that I have talent. But,
I know it's kind of terrible to say something like that. But
but thank you.
Idea.
A lot of people don't know that. And it's always been kind of my own little personal thing. I started drawing when I was a kid. Mm-hmm. I used to draw maps in school. I had to not trace them, but look at them and draw those. And then I just started loving to doodle. And then I started drawing people. Like on SNL, I started drawing little caricatures of the people sitting across from me at the table read on Wednesdays, like Farley, even Lorne Michaels or the guest host, whomever. And I like doing it. And then I started drawing people on airplanes when they were asleep. They were like, and I draw them because they're a perfect subject.
Did you give it to them when you were
No. I kept them. And I would draw it on napkins or on a barf bag, preferably an empty barf bag. And then I started getting into doing really caricature work and really kind of studying it and analyzing what other people had posted on Instagram.
Yeah.
And then I took lessons from some guy in England for 10 lessons. And we would, it was like 500 euros to do that, and not including the trips back and forth.
That's expensive. Yeah. But I mean, it is awesome because of the stories that you tell as well. And put the Farley one up. Look at this photo, this drawing of Farley that we have here. I mean, that's fantastic. Wow. That is fantastic. And you got him sweating bullets and so the stories you tell are awesome to go with this. The story you told of Farley was the Weekend Update moment where he came out. What was that one?
It was written that he would be on the Weekend Update. I forget what character he was doing, but the gist of it would be he would be lifted up by a cable that was strapped to him in a harness.
Oh, I think it was the life coach. I think it was the
That's right. That's right.
Down by the river.
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
And he was doing his thing, and he was supposed to get lifted up, and they lifted him up. But as they lifted him, he swung backwards into the Weekend Update logo, which sticks out a little bit. And he got caught. He got caught on there.
This is the live version?
Yeah, this is live. He got caught on there, and he just didn't know what to do. He's like, and he's still yelling out his starter. And so I finally got up and helped unhook him, and then he went to fly out over the audience.
Was that the El Nino one?
I think
Chris,
he was El Nino, the storm.
Oh, he was the El Nino storm or something like that? Oh, man. Oh, God. I mean, what that dude, man.
He was amazing. I mean, he always wanted to be like Belushi, John Belushi, because he loved Belushi, and he pretty much emulated him, even as far as the drugs and dying at 33.
And when he was around, though, that's the guy, right? You would see the guy on the air, the same guy off the air.
Yeah. He constantly wanted to get laughs because he felt that was his value. That's made him worthwhile. He didn't realize he was enough. I mean, people loved him.
We had Ed O'Neill on this show a couple of
Not a fan of Ed's, but go ahead.
The reason why I bring that up is he told a story about Chris Farley being at a Super Bowl party that John Lovitz was throwing, and that Lovitz was making fun of how much food Farley was eating. And he said, "I'll show you," essentially, and came out of the kitchen with John Lovitz's cat in a piece of Italian bread and mocked eating it. And Lovitz heard that story and actually posted the photograph on Twitter, and there it is right there. That's
gosh.
You didn't happen to be at this Super Bowl bash.
I wasn't, but I thought Farley was a vegetarian. No,
he is definitely off menu right there. He's definitely breaking.
Yeah. I mean, I'm hearing about these Farley stories now that he's been gone for a while, but they keep popping up, and I never heard of that one. I've heard of when he had a dog in one. That
might be a good drawing for your future drawing.
That might be.
Let's put another one up. There's a great caricature of the Mannings, Peyton and Eli, and telling a story about them with Emma Stone. Is that part of it? What's the story?
I mean, you see Eli holding a phone there. That's my phone.
Okay.
I was at the 40th SNL reunion, which was amazing. Everybody was there. Prince, Paul McCartney, the list went on. And at the after party at the Plaza Hotel, up in the ballroom there, everybody's there with tuxedos. Prince is about to play, and I see I see Peyton Manning outside the ballroom by the bar, and I don't know him, but I know who he is, of course. And I went over and introduced myself, and we chatted for like 10 minutes. We were just a couple of athletes chatting. That's all we were. And I asked him at the end, I said, "Can we take a picture together?" He goes, "Yeah, sure." So I give my phone to Norm McDonald, actually. God bless him. And Norm takes our picture. And as he handed it back to me, Peyton Manning sort of intercepted it, took it, and gave it to Eli, who was standing over there. Eli, check out this picture, see if it's okay. Eli looks at it. He goes, "Yeah, it looks good." Hands it back to me. They leave. 10 minutes later, I go to text somebody, and my entire phone is in Chinese font. I mean, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't get out of it. I could not figure it out at all. And I thought, how did this happen? The Peyton Manning brothers.
Is that what they did? Is that what he did?
Yeah, Eli does that. It's his prank that he does. And I couldn't get out of it. I went to everybody. I went over to Emma Stone, who I don't know either. I said, "You know how to get out of this?" She goes, "Oh, I don't know what's going on with this phone." But finally, I found Peyton Manning in the ballroom. I could see him. He's tall. I'm tall.
Yes.
I was angry. I said, "Peyton, you got to fix my phone. I hate the Broncos. I hate quarterbacks."
Right.
You know? And he said, "You got to take it to my brother Eli. He's the one that did it." So I ran a square out pattern with a little loop over to Eli.
Yes.
And I said, "Eli, you got to fix it." So he fixed it. He fixed it for me. But the good thing is I got 10 new followers from Beijing.
At Kevin _ Nealon on Twitter, by the way. Don't forget the underscore.